Welcome to our Tick-Borne Illness Information Center. Along with me, many concerned sponsors have taken the initiative to provide a place where people can get answers about the many deadly tick-borne diseases facing us all today. Now, here's the story of my involvement and some information that's very important for all outdoor lovers to know. Beginning on a personal note, I got lucky. Over 30 years ago, in conjunction with S.C. Johnson & Company, we did the first Lyme disease awareness program in America that lasted for 5 years. The goal was to spread the word about this new tick-borne illness that had been discovered and how deadly serious it was. Unfortunately, since nobody had ever heard of it, the message just kind of bounced off of ears. Nobody in the medical profession ever had any training on tick-borne illnesses at that time, but I did, because I was trained and learned everything I possibly could about symptoms and about the disease. The more I understood about Lyme disease, the more interested I got. Thank God I did. I've had Lyme disease 3 times myself. My daughter Jasmine's had it twice, and my daughter Carly's had it once, misdiagnosed the first time. And because of that early training, I knew the symptoms to look for. When you know what they are, you can go to your doctor, demand the Lyme disease test, a standard blood test won't do it, and find out if you have it. If so, you can just take antibiotics to kill it off early. It's when people don't know about tick-borne diseases and their symptoms that the problems set in. Compounding the problem is the fact that numerous other tick-borne illnesses have been discovered in recent years. And know this, at least 4 of them can be fatal. These illnesses exist all over the world on every continent with the exception of Antarctica. With 6 cases of Lyme disease in my family alone, hey, this has gotten personal. And hey, listen to this. You and I have to learn that it's not up to someone else to educate us. It's your job for the sake of your family's health and my job for the sake of mine. Read my lips. It's your job for your family and my job for my family. Don't expect anybody out here to give it to you. We have got to educate ourselves. Because I learned about it early, I'm here to teach you about it today. Be aware, these tick-borne diseases are out of control in epidemic proportions. The amount of cases being reported are incredible, and the number of cases being misdiagnosed is even a larger number, much larger. Therein lies the problem. So you see, tick-borne health problems are indeed growing, and we've got to do something about it. That's what the Tick-Borne Illness Information Center is all about. Education for you and your family in all of America. First are the problems. What are all the deadly tick-borne diseases that exist or illnesses you can get from a tick? Number 2 is about the ticks themselves, the culprits. Everything known about the many deadly ticks, of course, including how to identify each. Number 3, we'll teach you all about the symptoms of these tick-borne diseases, as well as the solutions and treatments available to get rid of them and protect your family. Number 4 is prevention. Learning what can be done so you and your family don't get bit by ticks in the first place. Prevention and knowing the symptoms to look for are key here. So those are the 4 areas that the Tick-Borne Illness Information Center has been created to educate people about. Hey, listen, this isn't just a huge concern for hunters and people who spend a lot of time in the woods. Whenever people set foot outdoors, whether it's a suburb in the city or for recreation, in their own backyards or anywhere, ticks are there. Did you hear that? Ticks are there. They come from grass almost always, not woods. One deadly bite can occur to anyone, anywhere outside, at any time. That's why you and I have to educate our family and understand the symptoms, because once many of these tick-borne diseases reach the chronic stage, they can often affect you for the rest of your life or even take your life. This is deadly serious.